world full of opportunities, why should we encourage people to make safe choices? Drink driving is an illegal action committed in Australia almost daily. Hello, I'm Ryan, and I'm hoping that this video that I've created will provide factual and opinion-based information that will convince you to not drink and drive. In this video, I'm going to go over the effects and alcohol limits for driving and possible actions we can make to reduce the frequency of drink driving. I'll talk about some of the outcomes the driver and others around the driver can face in a drink driving situation, as well as the alcohol limits people must follow to be eligible to drive. And lastly, what can we do to reduce drink driving events? To be eligible to drive a vehicle, everyone must follow the alcohol limit that applies to them. Alcohol in a person's system is called blood alcohol concentration, or BAC, and it measures the amount of alcohol in grams per 100 milliliters of blood. There are three alcohol limits: 0, 0.02, and 0.05. These limits apply to different people who have different driving statuses. For a learner P-plater red or green, to be allowed to drive they must be under 0. The alcohol concentration of 0.02 applies to all drivers who are driving a vehicle heavier than 13.9 tons, or have dangerous or breakable goods, or are a public transport driver such as a bus or taxi. This alcohol limit can be reached after one standard drink. Every other driver is eligible to drive if under 0.05. You're putting yourself in danger if you drink and drive, so just don't do it. When a drink driving event occurs, it often results in a car crash with an obstacle or other vehicle caused by the driver's lack of ability to judge their surroundings on and around the road. Offenders have less vision and awareness, a slower reaction time, and low sense of confidence, as well as less care for their decisions. All these factors affect the driver's ability to judge the road because of their own irresponsible behavior. Every day, lots of people use the road for lots of different reasons, such as driving to work. Driving can be just as challenging the way it is for some people, and being aware of careless drunk drivers is just one more thing to worry about. Car crashes are often caused by a drunk driver not aware of his or her surroundings. These crashes can cause minor to major injuries and even deaths. This just goes to show the effect that drink driving can cause and what we can do to make it stop. So what can we do to prevent drink driving? In 2016, QUT suggested that the National Road Safety Strategy Group planned to create more public awareness about the alcohol limits and issues associated with drink driving. They aim to do this by communicating with police to help spread more public awareness, make clear the outcomes and punishments for offenders. These punishments consist of fines and license bans. The purpose of this drink driving presentation was to provide examples of the outcomes that can occur in a drink driving situation to hopefully convince all users of the road to make safer choices. Thank you for listening.